The deal is done. The ultimate REEEEEEE. The unending REEEEEEE. The infinite REEEEEEE has begun. Well, maybe that's a little hyperbolic, but I think it works. Here we go. Elon Musk has done it. He's bought Twitter. That's right. And while that deal still is going to take some, moving around and stuff like that to actually be finalized, for all intents and purposes, it's over. And let me tell you, you can hear the rees from miles and miles and miles away. And it's glorious. The question is, are we actually going to get free speech out of this? I really hope so. It's interesting that the White House comes out immediately afterwards saying that they're going to revisit Section 230. That's so they can quiet up the platform that will no longer be public, by the way. It'll be owned strictly by Elon Musk, well, and the people he borrowed money from. But to be honest with you, I think he'll do a better job. We had a lot of things leading up to this that got us to this point. It's kind of strange to me that a satirical site like the Babylon Bee would be the instigating incident, but it seems that's the case. When they got suspended, Elon Musk reached out and he said, "Did you really get suspended for this?" And they were like, "Yeah." He said, "I may have to buy Twitter." And here we are. He also had some help along the way and some good advice, including not joining the board of directors, which would have tied his hands for 2 years and left the status quo in place, which I think he was not willing to let remain. And again, here we are. He had friends, somebody that he knows, and Jack Dorsey add support to his corner on his way out the door as a member of the board. And he ultimately turned the tables on a board that had very little stake in the company, exposing that to the world and making it so they had to sell. And so they did. Now we move to the next phase, of course. What's actually going to happen? Well, the employees over there are freaking out. I grabbed a story yesterday speaking specifically to this, where Twitter employees are searching for answers as the Musk deal takes shape. I bet they are. You see, nobody actually over there knows what's going to happen. They, of course, assume the worst, and they probably are right. Now, of course, the worst for them is not necessarily the worst for you and I. Content moderation will change, get a lot looser, and once again, free speech will prevail. You've got thousands of employees who loved Musk going back into January of 2020, when he was a surprise guest at the One Workforce conference that Musk was, present for. In fact, lots of clapping, fist pumping, lots of adoration, including possibly one or two I love yous, or we love yous. Although that sentiment doesn't seem to be reflected today or yesterday after the deal was done, and probably won't be the same going forward. Who can blame them? Been bad news for a while. But I'm here for it, and I know you are too. Lots of things will change, and hopefully for the better. You might see some reinstatements of accounts that have been banned, and you might see some more tolerance when it comes to contrary opinions to the agenda-driven narratives or science TM. And you know what? It's about time. The misuse of a lovely phrase called misinformation, or I guess that's technically a word, it doesn't work. It's hollow and we know it, and we know it, and yet you keep saying it. You're destroying words on purpose, and that's fine, but hey. Welcome to Tech Tuesday, everybody. I'm glad that you're here. Every Tuesday going forward, if there's tech news that happens, this is where we're going to cover it, and we're going to cover it in relation to entertainment, pop culture, culture news, things like that. But hopefully every Tuesday we'll have one of these stories. Maybe not as big as this one. But more than anything else, let's be fair. I want to help people. I really do. I think that that's part of my job here. And since so many people are so upset, and just like when an election happens and people don't like when a candidate is winning or is going to win, and they claim that they are going to leave the country, I'm always willing to help them with travel arrangements, relocation assistance, just to make sure they get on their way. So I'm going to do the same thing with my folks that are really invested in leaving Twitter. I'm going to grab a Newsweek article that I shared yesterday. Newsweek ran an article that says how to delete your Twitter account. Well, that's kind of a helpful thing. And again, I want to be helpful. Twitter users have been declaring their intention to quit the social media platform, as reports indicate a takeover by billionaire Elon Musk is imminent. It's already happened. And while Twitter's stock price shot up like a rocket, it did, on news of the potential deal, not all users or employees are happy with the prospect of Elon Musk owning the platform. With many folks threatening to leave and delete their accounts, a process that can take up to 30 days, Newsweek provided an article for us to follow. How to delete your Twitter account. Deactivating your Twitter account starts the process of permanently deleting it. The step initiates a 30-day window that gives users the time to decide if they want to reactivate their account. Right, on the 29th day, which is likely what will happen with all these people claiming to cancel. Deactivating means that your username or your handle, obviously, will not be viewable on Twitter from that point forward. Ew. If you don't log into your account within that 30-day deactivation window, your Twitter account is permanently deleted. Once that happens, of course, your account is no longer available on Twitter's systems, and you won't be able to reactivate the account or have access to old tweets because they'll be gone. When your account has been deleted, your username will be available for registration by other Twitter accounts, which seems fair, although I imagine there's going to be a wave of sock puppets as people leave, or maybe people just take names so they can block other people from reclaiming their original name. Let's see if that happens. So here's step by step on how to delete your account. Here we go. In the navigation menu on Twitter, tap Settings and Privacy. 2. From your Account tab, click on Deactivate your account. 3. Read the account deactivation information, which we just kind of reviewed here, and then click Deactivate. Then you will be prompted to enter your password. And when prompted, you tap the deactivate account button after you've entered your password, and you're well on your way. Twitter users who want to deactivate a suspended account or a locked account can submit a request at a different location that's linked in this article. And I'm going to link it here in the description because I think everybody should have this info if you want to quit Twitter. But I have a question. What do you think? Do you think that we are going to have a mass migration away from Twitter like we did when certain parties were blocked on the platform before? I mean, hundreds of thousands of people left, but they didn't really leave. They also maintained a little bit of their old account so they could come back, and a lot of them did. Do you think that it's going to be permanent this time for lots of folks? I don't think so. I think they can't get away from acting out on this platform, in my opinion. But I'm curious what you think. And do you think that there will be substantive changes to Twitter aside from obviously a timed edit button and obviously the removal of spam bots? Do you think that we're going to see more authentication? You're going to see more check marks from actual real people? Think somebody like I could get a check mark? I think that would be great. Anyway, your speculation's as good as mine, so please use the discussion tab down below and give me your comments. I appreciate them. I like to engage. You guys really are amazing, all of you wonderful people out there. Of course, I'm going to encourage you to support other independent creators out there on the platform. They're not getting the same kind of support that, the corporate content creators get, because that's where the algorithm on certain video platforms is focused. Can't blame them. I mean, they're trying to collect commercial dollars, although they make a lot more money, believe it or not, on just everyday Joes like me. But, isn't that how the platform started, with just people? Broadcast yourself. YouTube, not corporate tube. Anyway, support independent creators. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, comment on their videos. It really does help, and share them out if you really enjoy them, think other people should see them, and do that with my content too. Believe me, I appreciate it. With that being said, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Hey there, one last quick note before I let you go, and before we make it to the end of this video. I, CultureCasino, have a brand new Teespring store. That's right, you can now go to Teespring, look up CultureCasino, or use the link in the video below, and pick out some handsome and beautiful CultureCasino merchandise with many different designs and styles and colors. many different items. I was actually surprised at all of the things that you could create, and I have some more designs and items on the way here shortly. But, you know, if you want to support the channel in that way, there is some merch. Otherwise, here comes the ending. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.